And we're up and going. Welcome to Conference Update with Brian and Donalyn. And you're having a good day today.
So far.
Boy, this last week has been a pretty busy month. And last Friday...
When have we not said that?
I don't know. Last Friday we went to volleyball game. And
that was so awesome.
So much fun. Yes.
Oh,
and yes.
I loved it.
We wore our Corbin shirts and cheered on our girl from Sweet Home
Gracie,
who plays for Corbin now, and they won, and
She's awesome.
She is awesome.
Well, the whole team is actually really good.
Yeah. And we had supper with Gracie's parents before, and it was great.
Yes.
Oh, such a good. It felt like normal people things.
It did. We felt like we were just doing normal life.
Yeah, just hanging out with people from the church. It was awesome.
I'd like to do more normal things.
Right, yeah. Well, good luck with that thought. Let's see, Saturday you had women's
We had our meeting, our all-day meeting.
Good times, yeah.
It was wonderful.
Yeah, and Sunday.
And exhausting.
Yeah. Sunday, we were at Woodburn.
Yes.
And
we helped them celebrate their 25th anniversary as a church.
Yeah.
It was really well done.
Yes, it was well done. They had a good time. They did a lot of things and kept it moving, and a lot of greetings from people, and it was a really, really good time. People had a good time. And so, that was awesome to be there at Woodburn.
Yeah.
And I was going to post a picture online, but they took a good picture of us with Paul and Sue, but that picture hasn't come through yet.
They're working on it because they have a lot of
There
photos.
were lots of pictures, yes.
And they're just trying to kind of go through them and make sure they pick the best, you know?
Well, I mean...
But they did post a picture of the charcuterie table.
There was a charcuterie table.
Wow.
Yes.
Impressive spread.
The donuts went pretty quick there.
Did you have one?
Well,
more
at least,
than one.
Yes, I had at least one donut there. Yeah. And then Paul had me come and do kind of closing prayer at the end. It's a good thing grabbed a bulletin to find out, oh, hey, my name's in here.
I have a part. Hey, you know how to pray.
I can do that. You know, old retired pastor Doug Drysdale, his saying was, you got to be ready to preach, praise, sing, or die at a moment's notice.
Die.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Are you ready to meet the Lord?
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I get it.
I talked with Pastor Ron Johnson years ago, and I was talking to him outside. He opened the trunk of his car, and there's all his fishing gear in the trunk. And wow, you're ready to go. And Ron said, oh, you got to be ready to preach, pray, or fish at a moment's notice.
So it's just different for each person.
It is. It varies. It varies a bit. But the Woodburn Church, they had a great celebration. And Josh Adams, just kind of relayed the story of older retired pastors who have both gone on to the Lord. And Max Morgan and Dave Weinert driving around Woodburn. And Max just, feeling like the Lord saying, this is where we're going to have this church. And it's where they're at. It used to be a funeral home. Wonderful facility for them, really. And but Max kind of felt like the Lord was saying, this is where we need to be. And that was, many years, maybe 10 years before they ever bought the place.
Wow,
and were in
that's
there.
crazy.
Yeah, and I remember because the LaBiche Church started the Woodburn Church, and Pastor Mark Perkey did LaBiche and Woodburn kind of on a circuit to get it started, which you don't see that too often anymore these days, but boy, he was committed. And I remember over 25 years ago, as a young pastor being in pastor's meeting, and we were at the old Middle Grove Church in Salem, and Mark coming, talking to the pastors, here's what we're doing, and the pastors gathering around, praying for him with this new venture. and it's just great to see that happening. We need more new churches around here. We got New Harmony going on here in the Southeast Portland area. Josh Parkin's doing a wonderful job. Had coffee with a guy a week or two ago. I think it was just last week, wasn't it? I think it was. And
think so.
yeah, he's looking at church planting, and so I'm hopeful. I've had good chats with our church planting board, and I'm hopeful that that can be something that gets up and going maybe a year from now. We'll see. But boy, we need more and new churches coming along. So.
And
Yeah.
with that being said,
That being said,
this is Pastor Appreciation Month.
right.
And so just make sure that you you reach out to your pastor. Keep praying for them.
Yep.
You don't know what they're going through. They don't always tell you
Yep.
everything.
No.
But just keep praying for them. And each other, but send some words of encouragement and just and bless them.
Yep.
Yeah.
People have their things they go through in life, and they look to their pastor, but boy, these pastors, they're people too, and they have their own struggles they're going through, plus they're trying to minister and be on call 24/7, and that's a lot of stress. And so encourage your pastor and every pastor and do something for them for Pastor Appreciation Month this month. Let's see, we are inching closer to not being homeless. Yeah, so
Yeah.
allegedly we're closing tomorrow,
I know, freak out.
getting keys to this house. Then it's going to be a while before we can move in
Well, I want to do a big cleaning
and carpet. But
and
yeah,
carpet
yeah,
before
yeah.
moving in.
Right.
So
You want to do a big cleaning, want to do carpet. We might even paint, who knows? I didn't feel like it needed to be painted.
I wasn't feeling that either.
I wasn't feeling horrified when I walked through. But
Maybe they touched it up already.
maybe we'll figure it out. But yeah,
Hey, if you
it's
want to know about helping me, I would love help.
it's so much fun being in a cleaning party with Donalyn.
Yeah.
Or any kind of party with Donalyn.
I don't really know. Is it? Do you think?
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
I say
Everybody
just
likes
lots
you.
of laughter.
Yep. And it is denominational board meeting week for me this week. So every morning I get to have a Zoom meeting with a different denominational board.
Yay.
It's awesome. Yeah, Jay Forseth, he said, "Oh, Brian's going to get tired of me." I said, "Oh, no, not possible, Jay." I bring it on. I don't get to see Jay enough. I actually haven't seen him live and in person for quite a while.
Since last conference or since?
It's been quite a while since I've seen him live and in person. I think it might be since last year's annual conference. So I'd see him on Zoom constantly, but it'll be nice to see him live and in person. We are planning on going to Billings later this week because they've got their annual conference session coming up out there. And so we're bringing our team out there to see how they do that and see if we can learn some tricks about how to do an annual conference session and just to connect with our Western Conference partners and see the missionaries. Our annual conference is coming up in November. Make sure you get registered for that.
Yes.
And we charge you money for registration, but these days, lunch, snacks, and coffee, that pretty much covers it. So, right. And we're going to hear from all of our missionaries. That's going to be awesome. And Jay Forseth will be here, our general superintendent. And there's all kinds of stuff going on here.
Yes.
Carl Vader's seminar coming up. I need to do a little bit better at getting that out to people outside the conference because Carl's just really focused in on, how can we reach our community? How can we be a healthy, thriving church? And so that's the goal there. I don't know. Do we have anything else you got for me here, Donalyn? Our unpaid advertisement today is Love Love Teriyaki at Kaiser Station. They are great, and they're gluten-free, and they play Christian music there.
Oh, yeah, in
and
Salem.
it's always delicious, and you don't just love it, you love it.
That is a true story.
Yeah.
That was our lunch on Sunday.
Yeah. We went to Love Love Teriyaki. It was wonderful.
Yeah, it was kind of fun. I don't know. I feel like there's always something to be said, but
I think we're wrapping it up.
We're wrapping it up.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks for tuning in.
All right. We'll talk to you later. And if I can't get the thing turned off, then we'll just have an awkward pause.